Hey yo, what's poppin' everybody? It is the King Hitman here, and you guys know we're in the middle of what just seems like it might easily end up being the greatest celebration of all time. This time around we got the Easy A's, so we're gonna go over the Easy A's for Tech Trunks, AGL, Merge Zamasu, Int Mai, and Physical Zamasu and GOWASU. This is good because those are like gonna fill out the team, right? Especially AGL Zamasu. We don't know why. I don't know what he does yet. So if AGL Zamasu's is really good, that might make, I mean, it depends on how good we're talking, right? But it might make Tech LR Merge Zamasu the best unit in the game. We'll see. Let's just start off slow. Tech base form Trunks. By the way, I did pull them up. Like, just looking at how blank the slate is for them, everything is an increase, like, drastically. They were one of the first Golden Week, you know, dual Dokkan Fest major units. They're just really old. 2019, man. It's crazy to think about. All right, let's see what they do. Alright, so Trunks, his leader skills now 3 key 170 across the board to Future Saga, or super class 3 key 130. That would be good for like Battlefield, right? I'm not opposed to that leader skill. Super attack raises attack permanently, greatly raises defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage to the enemy. His passive skill attack Andy, by the way, shout out to the Dokkan Wiki and Ranmert for the translations. I should have said that sooner. And then shout out to Toonrami because he made it easier for us to read. Passive skill, attack and defense 140%. He gives super class allies 2 key. He launches a guaranteed additional that has a high chance for it to be a super. Crit chance plus 30% for the turn per per attack performed. Oh, if that leads into a Super Saiyan, that's going to be really nice. In terms of like if it gets, you know, up to 40% as a Super Saiyan, that's really good. And then the transformation conditions are met, and he'll of course become a Super Saiyan. That's just the next turn that passes. Super attack effect: when he's Super Saiyan Trunks, greatly raises attack and defense permanently. Was it always greatly? I think it was. Let me make sure it was though. It always was. Oh, it was just normally raising. Okay. Oh, this Trunks is already a lot better just by doing that. Greatly raises attack and defense permanently. Immense damage to the enemy. Attack and defense 150%. Plus 2 key to all super class allies. He gets 1 key to himself and an additional attack and defense 25% at the start of each turn to a max of 4 key 100% to stats. I really hate that. I really hate that because it's illogical. Because you're never gonna want Trunks, like it's rare that you're gonna want Trunks to be in the Super Saiyan for 4 separate turns that he's on. And even if that was the case, now you're losing viability down the road when he ages, because when he's a floater, you're gonna see him even less often. And then the fact that he's stacking, you really could have just made this 40% or 50%. That way the last, 20% increment isn't as major, but he would have got up there faster. I really don't like the fact that it takes this many turns. Launch an additional attack that has a great chance for it to be a super attack. Launch an additional that has a high chance to be a super attack from turn 4 since appearing. Oh man, so yeah, they're dead serious. All right, so you have to have Trunks hang around. They're not playing around with this. This is really annoying. I don't like the way that's built. It's not that he's bad, that's fine. And then the crit chance thing does go to the Super Saiyan state. So he gets 30% for the turn every time he does an attack. That's nice. I mean, he triple super is 90% chance to crit. He's already a tech unit, right? That's good. I mean, Trunks is good. I don't have any. Let's see what this Sword of Hope. What am I talking about? Let's see what Sword of Hope does. That's what we're here for. I'm sure the transformation condition hasn't changed, but it is a normal transformation condition, so they can change it from him going to base form to Super Saiyan. However, the active skill is a different one. The active skill will turn him into the Sword of Hope, like the Rage Trunks, right? So I'm really interested to see what he did. 30% attack, 10% defense, super effective, and randomly orb changes. Immense damage, massively lowers defense. Let's see what he does now. Massively raises attack for 1 turn. Immense damage, massively lowers defense. He gets, oh man. I'm really kind of nervous because when his defense is base, he doesn't have start of turn attack and defense. It makes me a little nervous. Attack 40%, defense 20% per key sphere obtained. All attacks are critical hits. He gives 3 key to superclass allies and an additional 50% attack to himself when he launches the super attack or when 4 or more key spheres are obtained. I was about to say or. Wait, what? Yeah. He, yo, these translation, this format, not having Goresh is kind of throwing me off the way these are worded. 3 key to all superclass allies, an additional 50% to himself attack wise when he performs his super attack. If you get 4 or more key spheres, he will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to tech. Once only? He's doing that only once? It's still only once? I thought they would make that permanent. I do not like that. I don't know if I love Trunks, man. He's just a good unit that's going to be on a lot of categories. Don't think about it too hard. Alright, now Agl Zamasu, Realm of Gods 3 key 170, Extreme Class 3 key 130. That is a good leader skill for just general, lower level content. Oh yeah. We're talking. Raises defense permanently, immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. Attack and defense 140%. 2 key to extreme class allies, which is, we love that, right? 40% mitigation. 10% HP recovery at the start of turn, 20% HP recovery at the end of the turn, and then he will fuse into Zamasu. His base, I already like more than Super Saiyan Trunks. It like more than all of Trunks' forms, dude. What? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. AGL Fusion Zamasu raises attack and defense permanently, immense damage, greatly lowers defense. 2 key, attack and defense 150. He gives extreme class allies 2 key. He will then get 50% mitigation. Oh my gosh, this guy's a monster. Attack 50% when he super attacks. He launches an additional in the turn when an attack is received. What? It's just a normal attack? Are you serious? Nah, there's no way. I would hope that that's not just an additional normal. I mean, it seems like, the wording, it doesn't exactly say medium chance to be a super, so that's odd. Let's just assume it's normal. He gets 10% HP when HP is 90% or less. He recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn whenever he receives 5 or more attacks. And then he turns into, the beat up half dead Zamasu upon entering his next attacking turn. Okay, let me read this again. 2 key 150, 2 key to extreme class, 50% mitigation, 50% attack when he supers, launches the additional after he has been hit, which is, you're not going to see that much because you're going to have tech merge Zamasu in slot 1, just period, unless it's like turn 5 or 6 and his passive is worn down heavy. You're going to have tech merge Zamasu in slot 1. 10% mitigation when HP is 90% or less. 10% at the end of the... That's weird that it got worse from AGL merge Zamasu. I'm trying not to be that guy. I don't really know if I don't know if I trust these translations. It seems, I don't want to hate on anybody because we appreciate it all for sure, but it just seems odd. But the numbers are undeniable. Like, you can't confuse the numbers, right? I would think. All right, now, Corrupted Zamasu, which listen, I don't think they will. I know they did it on purpose because it's not an accident the way they named him. But I would really like it if they changed his name. He does not have a new name. It's not like updated or anything. It's just the differentiating, like, it's Toon Rami trying to make sure we understand, right? Okay, alright. Massively raising attack for 1 turn. Immense damage, greatly lowering defense, doesn't matter. 6 key. 300% attack, 100% defense, 30% mitigation, an additional 50% attack with a high chance for attacks to become critical hits. He launches a super attack every 2 attacks performed in battle at least once per turn. For the first 3 turns that he is this Corrupted Zamasu, he gets 50% defense. He will break the enemy guard, which is whatever. And then superclass allies get minus 10% attack. I don't know why they did that. It's not that big of a deal. But I mean, you got to think about it like this. This AGL Zamasu mixed with the Dokkan domain, right, that Tech Merge Zamasu has. Yeah, you're losing out on a lot of your superclass allies, damage done. But that domain, I've been seeing some of the numbers, and that domain really increases the amount of damage you do. It doesn't really increase attack stats. I'm trying to understand it. It's still new to me. It's fresh on my mind. I haven't looked into it crazy since it came out like I usually do other mechanics that are releasing. But it seems like the attack stats stay the same and then your actual damage done, like the final level of calculation that the game does to figure out how much damage you're about to do, is when that domain is applied, and then your damage done goes up drastically. So yes, you're going to increase your extreme class allies buff with that Zamasu domain, and then you're going to decrease super class allies, right? But I mean, on that type of team, you're trying not to run super like heroes, right? You're trying not to run the good guys, so it's not the worst thing ever. But yeah, this Zamasu, I don't love him losing mitigation. I would only do this if I'm facing an STR enemy, but it is what it is, right? I'm not really tripping about that, because you can trigger that active when you feel like it. Now, this is who I'm hoping is good. I'm hoping Agl Zamasu was good. He is pretty good. He's going to go well with the tech merge Zamasu, but I was really... Oh my gosh, Austin Reeves gets up there, bro. I'm watching the FIBA game, and he just put back, and he got hops, bro. I mean, it wasn't a crazy dunk, it was a layup, but that lob was, that putback was fire. All right. Leader skill 3 key 130 is whatever. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense for the 1 turn. Supreme damage and seals super attack. All allies will get 3 key 70% defense. All allies will get an additional 1 key and 30% attack when all allies in the turn are Realm of Gods characters. That's very easy to get. I love that. Oh yeah. Where GOWASU and Zamasu are cooking. High chance to dodge. Oh, I thought that would go up to great. No, please. I was really hoping that would go up to great. They get 5 key attack 140%, defense 70% if there is an extreme class enemy after attacking. I think that means when attacking, because why would it say, what does it mean after attacking? Why would you get that buff after doing a hit? That doesn't make sense. There's no way. That doesn't make sense. That must be when super attacking. Attack 70%, defense 140% when there is a super class enemy after attack. What the hell does that mean? That's weird. And then they get 70% attack and defense when super attacking. Oh man, they're more or less the same unit. This sounds really weird, but I did use them in showcases when I could. So it's not like they're insufferable. Like even now I would use them because of their dodge reliance. You're giving this character full dodge, you know, even the dodge equips, you're trying to make sure they could get like 27, 29 dodge, whatever the cap out number is, you want to get that. I don't know. I don't get these lines where it says when after attacking. I don't know if I've ever seen a translation say that. That's really weird. I'm waiting for Global to put out the translation. I'm hoping that just means when attacking, because if it's when attacking, it's kind of not that deep. I mean, you could just try to make sure you're fighting hero units, which of course isn't the majority of the tough bosses, right? But at least one of the, there's no way it triggers after you do your attack. That doesn't make sense. Let me look at their details. Yeah, when attack. Okay, it's when attacking. Yeah. All right. It just had me stressed for a minute there. All right, finally, into Mai. This is also another unit I'm hoping was good, but I don't expect her to be good because we have the STR Mai. She raises defense for 1 turn, supreme damage with a high chance to stun. Defense 120%. She gets 80% attack when she's attacking. Time travelers still get 2 key, 40% attack and defense. I was hoping that would go up to 50. Plus an additional 1 key, 10% attack and defense for allies who belong to superclass. Never mind, that's okay. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. Great chance to dodge from enemies who have been hit by this character's super attack within the same turn. Wow, that's fire. Oh, that's cold. Oh, Maya's, oh, she's good. She's gonna be all right. Defense 80% when attacking if there's a super class category enemy and foresees super attack effects if HP is 70% or less. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is a really good set of EZAs. I mean, I'm kind of lukewarm on Trunks, but still emphasis on warm, right? And Zamasu seems really good. I'd have to see Zamasu fail me a lot before I get upset with Zamasu at all. GOWASU and Zamasu are all right. Like I don't they're dodging. Like, that's all I can really say. They're dodging. More importantly, they're giving that massive defensive support buff. I love that. The AGL Blue Vegito is gonna love that. Tech Merge Zamasu is gonna love that. No matter who you're running him with, they're all gonna appreciate that. But Mai is going crazy. Oh, this is one of the better sub EZA and main EZA sets we've gotten in a long time. None of these are buns. Wow. All right. I'm going to have to see him in game before I figure out who's really bad and who's really not. But I like this. I like this a lot. It is the Young King Hitman. I'm going to leave that there. Young Hitman is off this.